Hello everyone, this is Moncef Afkir and welcome to this new episode of Be in the Bridge podcast. And so the subject today is letting go of our safety zone, because when we are used to a way of living, a way of being, a way of creating things, whether they feel like good or they feel very challenging, because we may choose unconsciously to stay in a challenging experience just because it became a safety zone for us. Because this is what we know and this is what we were used to. So so many times when we are experiencing some kind of shift, whether big or small, there is a process of letting go. And that process of letting go can be sometimes very triggering, because we are called to face the unknown, to do something unfamiliar, to experience or expand into an energy that is unfamiliar, and maybe it's bigger, and unconsciously we may be thinking if we are able to handle that, is if something will flow easily for us. And then like we see what we already know, because we are familiar with it, we got used to it. At least it's something that we know, so it feels safe. And we believe that we have the illusion of control, are controlling the situation, even if it's a challenging one. So here it's more about it's more about holding the space for ourselves. When we feel that angst within, try to feel that energy, try to feel that emotions that comes to the surface, without judging it as much as possible. But also, we don't try to force to transmute that all at once right away, because many times when we want to shift something that is challenging us, we expect that it should be transmuted or shifted right away and never experienced again. But because it comes from a momentum that we've built over time for a long time, and we need to be gentle, we need to hold the space for ourselves during that. And like through different times, we try to feel that as much as we can, and then we move to something else. And when it comes back again to the surface, we try to feel it again. We don't try to look like deep within what needs to be healed and try to fix everything, because we can be stuck in that loop. It's like never ending, because the human experience is part of it is being imperfect. And by doing that, like trying to fix everything, we believe that we can be perfect, we can be 100% positive, and we forget the aspects of duality of this experience. So take a deep breath. And also here there is the lack of trust. We are not used to trust that things work for us. And when we are called to let go of the past or an old situation and move to the next one, we may find it challenging to trust that things will work out. But we can't know until we start moving forward. And you can move forward at your own pace, step by step. You don't need to force it all at once. Honor where you are in your journey. There is nothing wrong about that. And also trust comes, like for me, it came with experience. When I feel guided to do something, to take an action, or not to take an action, when I follow the guidance with time, that trust started to build up, to get stronger and stronger. I still experience doubt from time to time. So I'm a human. And but yeah, the trust have been built for me over time, over experiences, and taking risks, sometimes small, sometimes big. And over time, I felt having more trust in myself, in my own guidance, and that the universe is really supporting me along the way. Take a deep breath. And there is also, sometimes we can feel some kind of sadness when we are in the process of letting go, because we are letting go of the old. This is something that's filled so much space within us. And when we let go of that, it's like we experience some kind of void. And that sadness, we feel it. For me, how I understand it is that part of us want to stay in that safety zone, in that comfort zone, in the known. And like I said, maybe because of lack of trust or fear of facing the unknown or the unfamiliar. So this is why we may feel some kind of sadness. But also when we allow that experience, we don't fight it or judge it. And if we judge it, like give more love to ourselves, it can help us keep moving forward. It's not about, we don't need to stop, but we can slow down the process of moving forward until we hold the space for ourselves through that sadness that we're experiencing, temporary. And then after that, when we release the energy, we keep moving forward. When it comes back again, we feel more of it without being like identified by it. And then we move forward again until we feel that momentum being more stronger and flowing more easily. And also there is a call with Patrick Prowaska. He talked more in details about that. If you want to listen to that call, it was on Your Divine Uniqueness. You can find it on the Your Divine Uniqueness YouTube channel, and under the podcasts tab, there is Your Divine Uniqueness podcast there, and it was streamed on February 18th, 2025. And the name of the call is Your Starseed Survive and Thrive Guide. So it was really, really inspiring call. I invite you to listen to that. And that was the message for today. I hope it serves you. And I would love to hear your perspective about that. And you can type it on the comments section. And if the message resonates with you, I invite you to like the video and also subscribe on YouTube channel, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. And so with that, I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.